Good morning, children. In the last class, for some days, we will solving the problems. We are solving the question answers of the chapter Laws of Motion, children. Okay. Today we'll enter into a new chapter, that is refraction of light. Refraction of light at plane surfaces, children. First, in this refraction of the light, just let us revise the light chapter, children. Whatever the light chapter, whatever that we have learned in the previous class, okay, in the previous class, in the sense in your what eighth class, okay, or seventh class, whatever it is, okay, we'll revise once, children. What is light? Okay, we are learning about the refraction of light at plane surfaces. Therefore, we should know what is refraction, what is light, what is a plane surface, children. Okay, right. Now we are discussing about a chapter called as light. Okay, after that we'll learn about the refraction of light. Let us revise what we know about light. Okay, what is light? Okay, what is light, children? What is light? Okay, what is light? Where do we find the light? Okay, in some classes when I ask that where is the light, means light is at night time, sir. I switch on the light during the night time. Okay, I switch on the light during the night time. Okay, children. Okay, is it the light? Okay, just try to close your eyes. Try to close your eyes and close your eyes and try to see the things around us. Can you able to see the things around us? Can you able to see? No, we cannot able to see the things around us. Why? Why? Because as there is no light. As there is no light. As you are having of perfect eyes. Perfect eyes. You are having very perfect eyes. Okay. Very good eyes. But even though you can't able to see the things. Why? Because there is no light. Light is not only at the night time, light is also required during the daytime. Normally the sunlight, we say, sunlight. Okay, on a cloudy day, on a rainy day, we won't see the sun properly. Okay, children. Therefore, why we won't see the sun properly? Why? Because the clouds will be covering the sun. Okay, children. Therefore, here we say that on that day we can't able to see the things. Somewhat dim we can able to see the things which are around us. Okay, why? Why? Because light is the one which makes us to see the things around us. Okay, therefore I define the light as the light is it is the form of energy. It is also a source of energy also. It is a source of energy. In the same way, it is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy which enables us to see the beautiful world around us. We can able to see the beautiful flowers. We can able to see the beautiful things. We can able to see the beautiful nature only when we have the light. Okay. Therefore, here light is the light. Okay. Light is the source of energy. Light is the source of energy which enables us to see the beautiful world around us. Okay, light is the source of energy, or it is a form of energy which enables us to see the beautiful world around us. We can able to see the beautiful world around us when there is light. Okay, children. Okay, how the light travels? Okay, light always travel in the form of straight line. Light always travel in straight lines. Light always travel in straight lines. Light always travel in straight lines. That what we call this light traveling in a straight line is called as the rectilinear propagation. Rectilinear propagation of light. Okay, children. Light traveling in a straight line is called as rectilinear propagation. Rectilinear means straight. Rectilinear. means straight, linear means going in a line. Okay, rectilinear propagation of light. Light always travel in the rectilinear propagation. That means here, whenever when the light is falling on any object, it reflects back like this. But always, okay, it will be traveling in the straight line. It won't travel in the curved lines. It won't travel in the curved lines. Okay, children. The light won't travel in the curved lines. It always travel in the straight lines. Light always travel in the straight lines. Okay, light always travel in the straight lines. In order to propagate the light, in order to propagate the light from one place to another place, compulsory we require any source that is called as medium. That we call it as the medium. Okay, to transmit the light from one place to another place, we require the medium. Is it not that the light requires medium? Can it not travel in the absence of the medium? Will it or not? Will it or not? Okay, right. I say that light travels in the medium, but whereas light can travel in the absence of the medium also. Normally, as the light is coming from the sun, let us take this as the sun. And near the sun there is vacuum. Vacuum means no air, no any gases, no gases are present, no air is present near the sun. Okay, children. Therefore, below that only we will have the medium, children. Okay, as the light is traveling in the medium, in the vacuum, light travels in the vacuum. Light travels in the vacuum as well as light travels in the medium. Light can travel in the medium as well as in the absence of the medium, children. Light can travel in the medium as well as light can travel in the absence of the medium. Okay, children. Therefore, here, what is a medium? What is a medium? Okay. What is a medium? It is a source. Medium is a source. Medium is a source through which energy is transferred. Energy is transferred. Okay, medium is a source through which energy is transferred. That means here, through the medium, some energy is transferred. Already we learned in the 8th class about sound. Sound requires medium. Compulsory it requires medium. In the absence of the medium, the sound cannot travel. Sound cannot travel in the absence of the medium. Compulsory sound requires medium. Only in the presence of the medium, sound travels. But whereas light, in the presence of the medium, it will travel, as well as it travels in the absence of the medium, children. Okay? Therefore, light travels in the presence as well as in the absence. Therefore, what is medium? Medium is a source through which energy is transferred. Okay, it is one of these source. To communicate two persons, in order to communicate with each other, what they require? They require the language. Here, the language is the medium, children. Language is the medium. Normally, we say that Telugu medium, English medium, Urdu medium, like that subjects. That means medium will be there. English medium school, Urdu medium school. Okay, Telugu medium school. What is this Telugu medium? Whatever they teach, they'll teach in the language Telugu. Whatever they teach, they teach in the language English. Whatever they teach in the language Urdu. Okay, those are the mediums, children. Medium or medium. The plural form of medium is media, not mediums. Okay, children. Therefore, here medium it is the source through which energy is transferred. To conversation is transferred. To transmit the source, there should be a sender. There should be a sender as well as there should be the receiver, children. Okay, there should be the receiver as well as the sender. When the sender sends the information, the receiver receives the information. Therefore, that is about the medium, children. That is about the medium. Medium is the source through which energy is transferred. Energy is transferred children. Okay, next, what are the how many types of medium are there? Normally medium is divided into three types. That is, there are three types of medium. There are three types of medium. Three types of medium. Normally we say that it has transparent medium, okay, translucent medium, okay, and opaque medium. Okay, children, these are the different types of the medium, children. That is the transparent medium, translucent medium, and opaque medium, children. Okay, we'll discuss about these in detail in the next class, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.